fast, heading west on I-10, leaving Arizona.
어서 오세요.
Said that you've been hurt one too many times before. Ended up staring in the bathroom mirror, crying on your bedroom floor. Baby, you can take my word, you haven't gotta hurt no more. Things are about to get much better. I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever. Said that you felt lost 100 times before, going in circles on a one-way street, running till your feet get sore. Well, I guess you haven't heard, you ain't got around no more. Things are about to get much better, so I wanna make this forever.
The seasons change, but I'm stuck in this pattern where every little thing matters too much. I can see the stains of all the careless words. I say them 'cause they hurt. Staring at a map where I can read the land, question every man. So I'm looking back at how we got things started, and I gave you my heart.
나 이제 외래야. 어떡해.
I still know
어떡하지?
this train is running late. I seem a little far, but I'll get there someday. Wait on me, wait on me, wait on me. Wait on me, wait on me, wait on me. I need to reach out and stop our world from spinning. Find a new beginning for us. Even when I'm in doubt, I've gotta trust my instincts. I know you're standing with me.
갑자기 추가된 사람이 있네.
I still know the way. Oh, this train is running late. Ooh, that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat.
뭐 하고 있는지 말해줘.
음수가 있는데?
Feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-4 weight. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. One, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times. Live in the moment, feel like summertime.
Bags packed, things are moving fast, heading west on I-10, leaving Arizona. No catch, never looking back, but I think that I can see where I'm going. Suitcase living miles away, I haven't showered in days. Focus, ain't no time to waste, know enough to know if there's a chance, then I'ma take it. Got me like, oh.